Hello everyone, welcome back to another video and welcome to the new channel project car. Right, so it's been a long time coming, but I finally got a project car for the channel, a Bmw E36. So for those new to the channel, I recently went to the Nürburgring in the summer and I seen loads of Bmw E36s there and I sort of fell in love with it secretly, and I sort of wanted to get a project in 2023. So I've been umming and ahhing about getting a project car. There's a lot of obviously time and money that needs to go into it. I'm a busy guy, I've got a business and it's hard to have the time and to chuck all the money into something like this. But I'm at a point now where I want to do something this year a little bit different for the channel, and I thought about getting a project car, and luckily something come up really unexpectedly, so I thought why not take the opportunity whilst it's here. And what I'm going to be doing with this project car, I'm actually going to be doing the project car with my dad, so my dad's going to be helping out with some of the project bits on it. He's put a bit of money into it, I've put a bit of money into it, and we're both going to be doing it together and seeing what we can do for the channel. So here I have a 320i BMW E36, the 5-door, not the coupe. It's black and it's going to be a perfect car to start off with for the channel. It needs a bit of work in terms of body work, and we're going to be doing some interior work on it, and we're basically going to be creating a long old series showing all the processes of doing the restoration on this car. So I'll show you around the car in a little bit more detail now, and we'll get the previous owner of the car onto the channel and we'll tell you how I actually come about this car, because it's quite an interesting story. I actually was doing a bit of a shop at Sainsbury's, came across the car in the car park back in October, and I just approached the owner and see if he wanted to sell it, which at that point he didn't. Then he gave me a call around Christmas time telling me that he's selling it, and obviously now we've bought the BMW E36 project car, which I'm really excited to get my hands stuck into. So let's go bring Tom onto the channel. He could talk about a little bit about the car. Like I say, he's the previous owner. He's owned it for 22 years, and he could talk a little bit about it in a little bit more detail. Right, you're now joining me with Tom, who is the previous owner of this car, who obviously I've just bought the car off. Tom, welcome to the channel.
Thank you.
So you were the previous owner of the car for what, 22 years?
Yes, that's right.
You've owned it for 22 years, and now's the time to sell it and pass it on to
somebody
us.
who's going to look after it and maybe even make it better. Yeah.
Yeah, well, let's hope so. We're obviously going to do. We're speaking on the video just then, saying about what we plan on doing with it, doing a bit of a restoration on it, do all the paintwork, get all the interior sorted out and stuff, and try and get it like OEM plus, so get it looking a bit newer for the shows and stuff. Yes. So you're going to be sad to see it go.
I will be sad to see it go. I am, yes, and I mean if I see it when you've it all done and it looks better, I'll regret selling it to you, but never mind. I know you look after it.
Hopefully we can do like a little progress, get you on in a couple of months and show you the progress on
That'd
the car.
That'd be great, yes.
And then we'll just keep up to date with that. So how did we actually meet? We met on Sainsbury's.
Well, I was shopping in Sainsbury's and you came over and tapped my window.
When was this, back in October, maybe
who's
October?
This guy, you know?
Yeah.
But you know, it went on from there. You know?
When was this? Back in October?
Back in October, I think, yes.
Yeah, I think I was just finishing work. I went in to grab a drink, go for a toilet quick, and I seen the car there.
Yes.
So I thought I'll wait until you come out, and I thought obviously it's not for sale because it's just in the car park. Yes. So I approached you and left you my number and stuff, and then
from there,
about 2 months later,
when I sold the Mustang, then you
had the Mustang. Now we're here today. Obviously, it's taken a bit of time over the last couple of weeks. I've been a bit mental since I've been back to work.
Been very busy. Yes.
So no, I appreciate it. You're probably going to be sad to see it go, but hopefully we'll look after it. I'm going to be doing the project with my dad as well.
I know it's going to a good home.
It's definitely going to a good home, yeah. It'll be interesting to see the progress on this. So, Tom, thanks for jumping on the channel. Thanks for selling it to me as well. I appreciate it. Thanks for being patient with me as well. And hopefully get you back on in a couple of months when we've done a bit more to it.
That's great. Yeah, looking forward.
Cool. Yeah. Right, so that's Tom. He's left now. So, like I say, he's the previous owner of the car. He's owned it for 22 years and he's completely looked after it all that time. I think he said he bought it in like 2004. It's a 1995 car. So he's done a few miles over the years. But he's looked after it. This car's not really been touched. The reason why I wanted to wait so long to find one of these cars is because all the ones that come up on Facebook are the ones that have been sort of ragged around with the boy races and stuff, whereas this is completely original. It's not been touched, not been messed around with, and it's the perfect car to do a project in. So like I said to you earlier at the beginning of the video, I'm doing this project with my dad. So Dad, if you want to come into the video, We're doing this project together. Yeah, all good. We're doing this project together. I don't know where we're going to find the time, but hopefully we'll
fit it in somehow.
Yeah, we're going to have to, because you've got your own projects going on at home. Yeah. I've got my work and business and stuff as well. But yeah, I think initially we're going to clean it all out. We're going to do some videos on the whole process. We're going to do every little thing we do. We'll video and show the guys on the channel. I think first things first, we'll do a clean on it, get it all cleaned up inside and out.
Do a full valet on it.
Yeah, see what we're playing with, and then
look at the interior.
Maybe clean all the engine bay and stuff.
Yeah.
And go for it. You haven't seen the engine bay, have you?
No.
Should we pop over the engine bay? So you might as well video this. So we'll get all this cleaned up. And then basically we'll just give it a full decent clean. So this is a 2 litre lump. But I think, as you can see at the minute, it's got quite a lot going on, like quite a lot of mess and stuff. So it'd be nice to get all this cleaned up.
It's not too bad though, is it?
Nah. Nice to just get it tidied up a bit, a little bit less going on in there. And just see what we can do. We'll get all this cleaned up and get all the interior cleaned up. And then, yeah, there's a bit of like rust, because these older cars have a bit of rust, so there's a bit underneath the windscreen. There's quite a bit of rust under there, isn't there?
Yeah, we need to get that
sorted out get all the bodywork done. I think the common areas on these cars is like arches, the sills, obviously the jacking points and stuff. But also going to be doing this, also going to be running a few of the mechanical and the bodywork stuff with Paddock Performance, who are based just on the outskirts of Exeter. So Mark there is someone that I've done some work for before. And we've also done like an E30 detail that was at Paddock Performance. He's the guy that's actually going to be doing some mechanical work on this. He's been up yesterday to see it, and he said it's actually pretty straight. Like the areas where you do get a lot of rust around the arches and the sills is actually pretty good. So, but if we come close to like here, there's obviously the rusted out bits here, but we'll probably just replace the wings and that on these. But Mark was saying like the areas like this, where you get a bit of rust, is actually not too bad. So like it's not like you break it off and there's loads of rust or anything. It's pretty all right. So, but I think interior wise, it's just, I'm not a massive fan of the interior. Let's take this bag out. It's just light grey, but we could do bits to that. Clean it all up first. We'll take all the seats out and stuff, get it all fully detailed, and then basically we'll just create a list of everything that needs to be done on it. But I think interior clean first, exterior cleaned, do the engine bay and stuff, run it over to Mark, get him to have a look at it on the ramp. Yeah. Just check for all the rust, see if there's anything that needs to be done. Because I probably want to make sure it's mechanically sound first completely, which I'm sure it is.
What did it drive like?
It's drive fine, it drove fine. But it's a whole car, isn't it? So you're gonna have
you have a few issues.
Gonna have a few issues, I think. But see what Mark says. Mark's obviously the best in the business around here for BMWs. He knows BMWs like the back of his hand. So yeah, I think we'll leave it as that then. We'll do more videos as the time goes on. We haven't really got much else to talk about with the car, have we, really? Anything, a little bit about what we're going to do.
Have a look in the boot?
Yeah, let's pop open the boot. Let's make sure. Spoiler, yeah, the whole car, the plan is to get it all painted. And I think because it's a project that we're doing from now, I can pick the paint code. It's going to be black, but I think we'll have it with a nice red metallic finish in it. I think that'll look spot on. But it's all going to be painted at some point. And that's the other thing, actually. If there's anyone local to Exeter that's like a body shop guy, or anyone wants to get involved with a project that can maybe sort us out, let me know, because obviously you get good exposure hopefully on the video. So if you fancy getting involved with it bodywork wise or anything, or if you work for a place that sells Bmw E36 parts and you want to get involved with the YouTube videos, and obviously let us know any parts and stuff. Or if you're local with a Bmw E36, or even if you're not local with a Bmw E36, if you've got a project that you've had yourself and it's all done, I'll be interested to see it to get some inspiration. So if you're like, I don't know, wherever you're based and you've got one of these cars that's all done out as a project and you finished it, I'd definitely be keen to go and have a look, and we'll bring this one up and then we'll get some inspiration from it. So, but yeah, it's just bodywork wise and stuff, innit? It's an old car, it's a 27-year-old car. The wheels and that are all pretty good condition and stuff. Just needs a bit of a decent clean first to see what we've got to play with.
Exactly. Yeah, it's no curbing or anything on them.
No, the wheels are good. There's no lady owners though, is it? No previous lady owners. No women drivers. So that's why. Obviously lacquer peel on the bonnet and that. but we'll get all that done at some point. So yeah, I think we'll leave it as that for that video. We're going to create loads of videos on this car, so this won't be the last time you'll see it, because I'm going to literally video absolutely everything. And if there's a video of us just putting a sun strip on, we'll end up just doing that, because we'll just create content for days. So I hope you've all enjoyed it. I hope you like seeing the project car. About time we actually got a project car, and it's nice to do something with my dad. Don't really do much together, do we? You don't see a lot really together, so it'd be nice to do something like this together and document it all, and be nice to see the final result at the end. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you on the next one. Ciao.